What's goody? We back with another video. You're a lost young man. You're looking for a purpose. It's 3 a.m. and all of a sudden you get this firing burst of conviction for discipline, right? And so you're like, I gotta change my life. I'm gonna change my life and this is what I'm gonna do. And so you start watching this accumulation of just videos of motivation and inspiration and how to change your life. And there's one thing that you come across, one video that I'm sure we've all came across, and it's the affirmation videos. Specifically the ones where it's like, I'm wealthy, I'm strong, I'm disciplined, I train every day. You're supposed to say this every day, 50 times a day, 100 times a day. And so you get fired up the next day, you go to sleep, boom, you wake up and you start saying this in the mirror every day to yourself. I'm strong, I'm disciplined, whatever. But there's only one thing, you don't stick with it. After 1 or 2 or 3 days, you stop. I've done this, right? I've done this so I can become what I believe I'm going to become. It just didn't work for me. If I'm in the hood, right, I'm not gonna say like I'm wealthy, I'm you know, like it's just I can't see it. I just can't. And then eventually I started seeing it as cringe. The power of belief, manifestation, all that stuff, right? I started seeing it as cringe. But then I kind of changed my perspective because I do something that's similar to this, and I found a way to apply it from a video that I saw of a sister. Her name is Liana Deep. I hope I said that right. But in this video, she had a 4 a.m. morning routine. She explains that when she wakes up, she has a journal next to her bed, and it basically has like affirmations in there and quotes and stuff like that. So for when she doesn't feel disciplined, she'll look in there to fire her up for the day. That is such a good idea. I'm going to steal it. So I'm gonna do it in a way in which it's effective for me, right? And it might be effective for you guys. This is what I do. Have a clear image of who you want to be, whether that's a singer, basketball star, champion, lawyer, doctor, whatever. Have a clear image of that. The second one is a plan of action, is what you need to do step by step, and write it down, bruh. Have a journal, like literally have a journal. Having a journal is so important. A lot of great people do this, and I write down my goals, and my goals would be such as like, let's say I want to be a world champion, win a belt. Okay, I gotta lose weight. I gotta make sure I show up every day and do extra work. I'm going off on a tangent, but one thing that you just need to add, and it's the affirmations. And so your why are you doing it? Why is it so important for me? And I'm sure some of you guys relate to this, but like whack apartments, not well kept. My mom was working 10 hours in a job that she doesn't like. You're not able to help your family the way you want to if an emergency happens. And so there's things that like cross your mind, but sometimes you forget that along the way. Sometimes you forget that when you're trying to, piece everything together in your life. Sometimes you forget that and you just kind of become selfish in a way and think about yourself, and it's like, damn, well, my back hurts, my hand hurts, it's too cold outside. But then when you're reminded of that, my mom is struggling, I need to help her, I need to retire her, my family's struggling. Whatever the situation is, whenever you have that as a reminder in your face, you have no excuse why not to get up. Because then that says a lot about you. You have no excuse, bro. Because how can you afford to be lazy and not disciplined when you have those type of circumstances? How can you just be nobody and accept that and go back to bed when you have that circumstance, that situation in your face reminding you? So that day of rest is more important to you than your mother? That day of rest is more important to you than your environment or than your family? No. So you got to get up and get that work. And that's why that's so effective. And I'm so glad I came across that video, because like I said, sometimes along the way you forget. Sometimes along the way you forget why you're doing it. You forget why you're there. You're in your own head and you just care about yourself. But then when you have that thing to remind you, the cookie jars, the things that you've been through, the things that you've overcame, I am who I say I am. But it cannot be done, that affirmations thing cannot be done if you don't have a clear image and step by step of things you need to do. You can only do that if you have actual goals, not just a dream. Apply it, guys. Work on it. Let's get this bag together. Let's grow together, and let's do this thing for real. Mad love. I'm going to keep on dropping content like this. I'm going to keep on staying consistent. You guys hold me to that. And, I just need you guys to show support, show the love, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It makes me keep going, and it makes me know that you guys are here and you guys are growing with me too. You guys are watching the journey. I already do get love. I appreciate you guys. And that's pretty much it, man. I'm done talking. Peace.